Hey guys, how's it going? Preparing here, coming in at you with a late night video featuring crickets. Anyway, today's gonna be a video about a life experience, and it's been an experience that's been ongoing for over a decade, and I'll tell you guys about it. I think it's a pretty amusing thing, and hopefully you guys get some enjoyment out of my misery. So, here we go. So, I'm 25 years old. I may not look it, but I am. And after all of these years, I still ride a bicycle everywhere. I'm 25 and I don't have a driver's license. Never had one, don't really plan on getting one. And whenever I talk to one of my parents or a friend, they're like, why don't you get a driver's license? What if you have to, traverse a larger distance? I'm like, well, I'll just have to get in better shape. Maybe get a better bike. And I've kept this attitude for many years now. The bike I had was pretty much a piece of crap. I bought it, I think, when I was about 12 from Costco. It was a pretty expensive bike. It was like a $500 bike. But I mean, if you're buying something from Costco, it can be a big hit or a big miss on whether you're getting a good deal. And I don't know if bikes are really worth $500. In any case, I was like 12, maybe 11. I usually estimate about 13 years. That's how long I've had this bike. But I haven't really taken good care of it. Winter comes around, I just leave it up on the balcony. It just gets rusted. Oh my god, this bike is a disaster. You can buy this bike on Craigslist for like $50. But I've had it for so long, I liked it. Couple things wrong with the bike too. The rear tire is a little bit bent. I got hit by a BMW like a year ago. It's still fine, but when the tire spins, it kind of clips the brake a little bit. So there's like this turning sound, and yeah, but that's okay. It's okay that it only scrapes the brake because the brakes in the back don't even work at all, and the brakes in the front, they don't really work either. But I had this creative zip tie thing where I zip tied the brake to tighten it because anyway, the brake in the front kind of worked, but you need maybe like a 10-20 meter braking distance, and the brake in the back didn't work at all. And yeah, so the back tire was also dented, like I said, and pretty much the whole bike was like totally rusted and everything. But it was my bike. I've had it for 13 years. I liked it. I really didn't have much of a plan to buy a different bike. And I take care of my bike more or less, but I just leave it up in the open because it's got theft-proof technology. Like when I go to the movies, I just leave my bike outside because I don't give a shit. Like right outside of the mall, right in the open. 2.5 hour movie, come back, bike's there, no problem. This has been every time for years, many years. And when I go out to maybe get some falafel or some lentil soup, I come back and I just leave the bike in the driveway because I'm like, who'd really want to steal that piece of shit? Well, someone stole that piece of shit. Like, I went to sleep at like 8 a.m. this morning. My dad wakes me up. He's like, I think someone stole your bike. Went ahead and checked. I'm like, wow, okay, I guess someone stole my bike. But I was pretty out of it, so I just went back to sleep. And I woke up and I'm like, did someone actually steal my bike, or did I just dream that up? And no, it actually ended up that someone actually stole my piece of shit 13-year-old, like barely usable bicycle. But that's okay. We got a backup because this is parenting. There's always a backup. So I had a backup bike, which is my estimated value is about $20. It's like a cheaper base bike, and it's like 20 years old, and it's even more rusted. But we tuned that up, and I took a spin around the neighborhood, and we live in a pretty nice neighborhood. There's really it's Toronto, Canada. It's very little crime. This stuff never really happens. Anyway, so I take a tour around the neighborhood, and I see like a handful of bikes that are brand new, that are way nicer looking than mine, just sitting out in people's yards and driveways, just like mine was. So this leads me to believe a few things. Possibly just some neighbors got really drunk and just decided to steal the biggest piece of shit ever that no one would give a crap about. And they would pretty much be right. Like in terms of value, it's like $50. But it has some sentimental value, so I kind of feel the loss a little bit. But the other situation is, I think possibly one of you viewers may have seen me outside, may have seen my bike, and just as like a prank, took my bicycle. So yeah, that's what this video is about. I want my bicycle back. And I don't know what you guys can work out, but basically I offered to sign my name on your forehead in permanent marker for my bicycle. So if you want to take that offer up, that's awesome. Let me know. I need to buy a permanent marker, so I might have to charge you for that. I don't know what to go for, maybe $3 or something. But if you have anything else in mind, I'd like to have my bicycle back. This other bike that I have, it's fine, but it's not the same, man. It's not the same. So I don't know. Maybe we can work something out. Well, hopefully you guys have learned something from my experience and enjoyed me suffer just a little bit. I'll see you guys tomorrow.